Are we working? Oh, we're working. Hell yeah. Beard cam. Nice. Let's move that one. She's in a weird spot today. And then I can do one of these numbers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ba-da! There we go. Perfect. Nice. So, today, we are looking at some hobby debt. Hobby debt. Hobby debt. A side effect of me being me. But I do think this happens to everybody. So what is hobby debt? 9 out of 10 of the models done and you just cannot finish the last guy. Or it's when you have all of the models done except for one step in their basing, right? Like, it's the little bit on the fringes to calling a project done. Hello! And with the way my brain works, I tend to need to make a point and take initiative to work on hobby debt. Otherwise, I will just have like 40,000 a lot during the basing step, because I'm not the biggest fan of that step. And also, the way my best motivated to work on it, and like complete it, just because then like I feel like I can't really interact with it unless I'm like playing games. Like, no, you should keep that door open all the time. You shouldn't finish anything. So that's what I do. So I wind up with a ton of these projects that are like 99% finished. My giant Drake that my husband got me for Christmas behind me, a model I was like super biting at the bit to get, like 99% finished. Just can't get over that mental hurdle to finish him. So we're going to get over that hurdle, and we're going to finish up my Cruel Boys army today, because they need something really nice basing set, actually, for Christmas. But these guys were already started before I had that, so I won't be using that in this. I'm going to just keep matching them to how the couple that I've got. Oh, there we go. I'm going to pull a couple out and look at them, and then we can look at what we have to do. Here's one who's all finished up. This is the Swamp Calla Shaman. He's like a crazy hermit orc guy who lives in the swamps. Then, like, I super fell in love with them once I changed how I thought about them, right? Because I was like, oh man, they're like violent and Mixar. And then I was like, oh, Gork and Mork is a double-sided god. Tough orcs. And the other side of that coin, it makes sense you'd have like these frail, like, stab you in the back and pull you into the murk kind of like nasty orcs. And I was like, oh, that's actually super, super fucking cool. You know, that like there's a thing for both sides of the god. I was like, that's really cool. So after I thought about that, I actually fell in love with them. So yeah, you can see they've got, that one's got dog hair on his base. They've got some grass tufts there. They've got some moss, like clump foliage stuff, and then they have these like weeds that I made. I made those out of this that I got for $1 at Home Depot. So the other guys are going to get some of those too. But that's what their bases are supposed to look like. Just have a little bit of like swampy grass on there. And then there's actually, most of the base is actually covered in high gloss varnish, so it looks wet. Because it's supposed to be swampy, so that would be round 2. Alright, so this is my Cruel Boys army. Unit of crossbow boys. Actually, we'll keep the ones that are finished in the box, that makes more sense. Got a unit of spear boys that are finished. I've got the Swamp Calla Shaman who's finished. Another crossbow boy. Look at him with the eye patch and all. Fucking cool. Oh, the Potgrot! Everyone's favorite. Everybody loves the Potgrot. He's so cool. Look at all the shit on his back. So cool. I love the puck rock. Alright. Picked up any of those. There's one with a drum. There's the big... Go! I fucking love this model. God, I love this model. He's so cool, too. This amazing big monster sloth. Painted it, though. Oh, yeah, I gotta paint him, too. The big... It's like I didn't do the bases on all the big stuff. The big crossbow bolt thing. Do that. I got another boy. Got another boy. Got a guy with a horn. That's the word. We've got this really cool leader guy. Man, he's really... here's a guy with a custom banner. So that I can have a second guy with a banner for my second unit of spears. Another spear boy. And it just occurred to me this is not my entire army because the Wolverine is missing. In my A case. I was like, where the fuck is the rest of my army? They're all my A case, which is like my big army box my husband got me for Christmas a couple years ago. Or was it for birthday? I don't remember. I think it was for Christmas. And I got it like middle last year because of shipping because of COVID. Yeah, so they're all in that, and they're all based. They're all done because I had them to play with them in case the one time I went to go to my friend's house to play, he wanted to play AOS. We weren't going to play AOS. I thought we might play Warcry, but we didn't. We played 40k. Alright, so that's what we got. So we got lots of big models that need basing, and we got a couple units of boys. Or rather, we got one unit of boys. We have a big turret thing, and then we have 4 big models, sort of like all of the big monsters. Because I've got one of each of the big monsters from the Cruel Boys range. Yeah, and then 1 unit of boys. So we got... Yeah, so that makes sense. Alright, so I know... So that's... this, I think? Oh, no. That is that. Okay. So we need this. And then we're going to need this. We're going to need our friend. We're also going to magnetize them. So that this army is like 100% ready to rock. I would say cocks out, but like they're orcs. They don't have cocks. So, alright. Let's see. We got to find some tufts. To the tuft wall! It's not a wall, it's just this. Alright, so... Is that lowland shrubs? No. It's not swamp tuft. It's not mountain tuft. Is it wasteland tuft? Might be wasteland tuft. What's this one? Dead. Ugh. It's a little more yellow. Yeah, it's those. Okay. So it's winter tufts. Alright. I should write these down. The comical thing is I bought like a spiral like notebook to write down like all of my like painting like recipes, I guess. I was looking for a better word than recipe, but I guess recipe's a good one. So I bought like a thing to do that, and then I never did it. So let me see if I have a pair of small scissors floating around. Be back. Ugh. Maybe over here? Yeah. Alright, we'll just use nippers, it's fine. It's fine. Oh. Alright, we're back. From outer space. So this can pretty much fuck off. so we have some more space. So this can fuck off. If I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. My desk is still covered dead zone terrain. So, not a ton of space on the desk. I was going to play Alpha Strike today, but just not a lot of space on the desk. Alright, there we go, we're good now. Okay, let's start off with some of the little guys. And we can rock it and roll it. So, how do we do this? I don't remember. I think it's super glue I use. I think. Let's put a little plant back here behind him. Is this the full one or is this the dead one? I think this might be the dead one. I need to just throw these things away when they're dead. That's what I need to do. Or is this the dead one? There we go. Alright, got a little glue. Now we're gonna pick out some bros here. There we go. Okay. And that just goes in like that. Just like that. And then we'll put paint all around it after it's dry. Like later tonight, I'll do that. Yeah. There's this little plant. We're going to put some of these little foliage around. So we'll put some there. And we'll put some like, I don't know, like right there. We'll get the foliage open. Foliage always makes a mess, so I'm working over the lid so that when it's done I can just drop it back in. Because it always makes a fucking mess. There we go. Just like that. Zoop. Alright. And then he gets a tuft. Then he gets a tuft. Here we go. Wah. And there we go. Go us, accomplishing something, getting a little bit of hobby debt done. We've got this weed. It does look that way, does it not? Yeah, so this is something I think from Army Painter. I don't know what company made it. If you're in Hawaii, I think Armchair Adventure sold it to me. If that helps. But if you want to see something that really looks like weed, plum foliage. And you know, finding the motivation to start these for me is very hard, right? Like I talked about earlier, I don't really like finishing things because then they're done. I feel like I can't work on them anymore. No, because I can't. Like they still need some more, right? They're not done yet. But that train has started, right? We've got that track down. We're starting to get it rolling. You know, that's what it's about. And it feels really good. It feels super, super good. And it's nice. It, like, you get this little sense of accomplishment from it, even though it's something silly, right? But, like, you know, like, doing these guys' space has been, like, hanging over my head for, God, a long time now. So, like, the fact that I'm actually here working on it, it feels good, you know? Fuck. Really fucked that one up. Well... Alright. Fuck up fixed. Come on. There we go. Alright. So that guy's gonna get two plots of stuff. He's gonna get some of this little foliage here. Just gonna tap it down. And then he's gonna get a grass tuft. And that's 1/3 of the unit of boys we have to get done. All done. Well, all the stuff on their bases anyway. They're going to get more stuff after this, but... There we go. Just like that. And just like that. 1/3 of the unit done. So, since we got that 1/3 of the unit done, let's go ahead. Alright. There we go. And pretty much the same thing. Alright. Rinse and repeat. Until they're all done. There we go. And we're going to put another one. I don't know, like maybe right there, I think. That down, hold it for a second, and boom. There it goes. We're going to put some little grasses around. Alright. There we go. Get excess off there. That's why we're working on the lid, because now I don't have the excess all over my desk. It's now just in the lid. There we go. Okay, now we need some of this on this side. We'll put some like here. And then, I don't know. Put some more like there. Maybe like right there. Alright. Here and put it there. Putting this base stuff down, you can use PVA glue and it will work probably better than the super glue. Gonna hold the weeds really well, and the PVA glue takes fucking forever to dry. PVA glue is white glue, by the way. It's like Elmer's glue. There we go. Shake him out over the lid, and then you get some tufts. Since he's a big boy, he can have a big tuft. Alright, so he gets a big tuft. We'll put it like down under him so it doesn't look like we just based around the outside of the model. Alright, and then we'll put this one over there. There we go. There he is, ready to rock. And we'll put him over here in the dump pile. We'll see why my phone is jingle jangling. My mom is telling me that my husband makes delicious steak. And it's true, he does. My husband is an awesome cook. He is an awesome, awesome cook. Alright. Alright, so we got one of the big monsters done. Once my little guy's done, let's do both the guys with the banners. Let's get this dog hair off his leg. My dog sheds like a mofo. It is problematic for miniatures, to say the least. Go. And that goes down into the glue. And wow, I really fucked that one up. I don't know if this one's even recoverable. This one might be we remove it and start over. Yeah, that one's getting removed. That one's not working. Not working at all. The problem with putting these down, sometimes they whatever reason, like you twist a little bit too much when you're putting it in initially and it just goes everywhere and you have these things glued to your fucking fingers for like the rest of the day. Alright, so I turned that one into a piece of clump foliage, just because I wanted the fresh glue to hold these down. Alright. Go. Nice and tight. And then put it down. Plop. Hold it for a couple of seconds. And release. There we go. Now we can clean it up. That one can go. That one's fine. Alright. Now he gets a little grass on the front base. Put it like right there. And there it goes. Alright, another one down. 4 out of 10, baby. Out of 10, baby. Alright. I don't know why. My brain was like channeling Babu Frick. I was like, hey! That's what I was doing. Womp. Rinse and repeat. And if we get through these guys quick enough, we'll work on building some dead zone guys. So all my rats are built for dead zone. I'm very excited. All my vermin are built, or vermin. They're all ready. They're all customized with all their extra little pouches and pods and tanks and robot arms, and I really tried to lean into that a little bit. Tried to lean into like the weird mechanical angle for them. So they're all now on my quote-unquote painting stick, which is basically a piece of scrap wood that I put duct tape on, and then I stick models to it so that I can prime them after we're done here today. So after this stream, I will go ahead and get them primed, and yeah, Then I should hopefully start painting them tonight. Should be really cool. Get them all ready. And over on my 3D printer, wah! Nah, can't really see it. Hold on. There we go. Over there, I have a bunch of like bystanders for Stargrave, weird cyberpunk minis. And I also have a 3 set of like chaos dogs that I found. I think they're from I don't remember the name of it, but I got them off of My Mini Factory. They're like Robo Chaos Hounds. They're cool as fucking shit, man. They are so fucking cool. If anyone heard that, that was a bunch of basing materials falling down behind me. Okay, see how it's flaying out like that? That's what you don't want to do. It's from how I'm putting pressure on when I go to put it on. When I go to apply it. Fuck. God damn it. Come on. Alright, we can save this one. I know we can. Come on. Come on, team. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. There we go. There we go. She'll be a little ugly, but she's a bush in the swamp, so it's okay. So yeah, so that's really cool. I've also got a, I found a really cool like werewolf mini that I'm gonna customize with a bunch of like 40k bits, and just make him like a Beastman bounty hunter for Necromunda or Stargrave. Really liked Stargrave. Although Deadzone looks amazing. I just have to find someone to actually play it with me. I really think Deadzone is like the game that I wanted Kill Team to be, but like there's just no interest. Because they're really cool, and I mean like stuff like Firefight looks amazing. It looks really good, but there's like no interest out here, which is a real shame. Same thing, unfortunately, for Malifaux. Malifaux, I have a bunch of models for it thanks to my parents. They sent me a bunch for Christmas, which is really awesome. But they just, like, no one out here plays it. But it looks really fun. But the way the, like, bluffing mechanic works, I can't really play it by myself, which is a real letdown. Yeah, it really sucks. It's just like innately the whole way the mechanics work, you can't really like solo play it. Yeah, there's not really anybody that's like into it here in Hawaii, which is a big shame. Hawaii is very like GW centric, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? GW games are amazing. Usually 40k kind of sucks right now, but that's a whole nother it's a whole nother rant I'm not getting into today. But like it's just very GW centric, so Mantic stuff just doesn't really have a foothold out here. There's a couple people that play it, but not many. But I really think Firefight seems like a good game, and Deadzone really seems like, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound really tacky, but it really seems like the perfect game for me. Now, some of the Mantic models suck, I'm going to be honest with you, but a lot of them are amazing. All the Veerman stuff I built, phenomenal. All of it. All of it. And the GCPS guys, they look just as good. There we go. Yeah, there's the archer all done. And big artillery piece. Dunk! Alright, 2 more guys and then we can do another big monster. It was really funny. Every night, I've been falling asleep reading the Deadzone like unit book. It's really funny. I'm like 30 years old, right? 33, soon to be 34 next month, which is terrifying. How the fuck have I survived this long? Let's be real. Like, I have been anything but gentle on this body. I can't believe it's made it this long. So yeah, so we have that. What the fuck was I even saying? God, I don't know, man. What a mess. I don't even know. Totally lost my train of thought thinking about my birthday. I just feel old. Alright, now I need some clumpy action. Put them right there. I'll put some, I don't know, right there. Man, that thought about my birthday totally derailed my entire fucking brain. Jesus. See the stuff that I miss. It like completely derailed my brain. Oh my god. I don't know what I was talking about at all. Probably Deadzone and Firefight. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I'm an old ass motherfucker. And I'm laying in bed every night reading the Deadzone book. The, like, Unit Force book. Every night. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting there reading the Unit Force book, falling asleep reading it. Like, I can't make that shit up. And it's just like, I don't know. So, when I got into Kill Team, I bought the Kill Team, the original book, had all the units in it. I read through all the lore and all the rules and all the units, checked them all out. Oh, the Thousand Suns, the Death Guard, they're so cool. Look at them, you know, like. I read through everything. Just had an amazing time. Doing that. And then I could have, you know, a team like this, and, you know, I could run a nightmare and my pack leader and 8 little rats, or I could, you know, mix it up and do this, and that's only for 100 points. I don't have that many rats, but you know, sorry, I apparently glued foliage to my fingernail. Like capturing my imagination, I guess, and that's been really nice. It's been super, super, super nice. All the different like groups you could do, and you know, it's really cool. Oh shit, I said I was going to do another big monster. Alright, we'll do this guy and then we'll do another big monster. Nah, damn. Fell over. We can save it. I got faith. Come on! Give me your powers, Gork and Mork! Wah! Saved it. Mostly. Mostly. Fuck. But yeah, so I've got the Veerman guys, and I've got the GCPS from the starter set. I really think I want some Plague. And now I want the Plague for a really weird reason. So I watched a show called The Expanse, right? And I'm not going to do spoilers or anything, but there are things in The Expanse that look almost identical to the Plague. So if you painted the Plague like bright, shiny blue, and then dry brush them with black, they would look exactly like the creatures from The Expanse. And that super speaks to me, right? Like, I want to pick some up just so I can make some of these monsters. So, you know, I'm already looking like, oh man, what other models can I get? You know? So, I've been looking at the firefight sets because they seem to be get stuff for deadzone. Like, you might wind up with like 1 or 2 models you can't use, but like you're going to wind up with like a lot of like, you can use a lot of shit in deadzone. Short of like, I don't know, like tanks, you can basically use everything in deadzone. It's not like Kill Team where you only get like 3 guys or something. Like, if it's in the army, you can probably use it, including even named characters and shit. Which is really cool. So yeah, I've been looking at that. Really like the Plague. It's the idea of running like a huge, like, just zombies list. Sounds like a lot of fun. I've also been looking at Star Saga, but I can't figure out how to get into it. Apparently Star Saga is their like single player version, which I never knew existed. Yeah, and for the fucking life of me, I cannot figure out how to get into Star Saga. Like, there doesn't seem to be a starter box or anything. All I see on Amazon are like expansion books. It's like, I want like a starter book. I don't want like a, you know, I don't need an expansion book if I can't even figure out how to start, you know? But yeah, the plague looks really cool. I also like the fact they're not like Nurgle style zombies. They're much more like, they're like the fucking shit from The Expanse. I don't know how else to sum them up. They're much, or like the stuff from The Expanse mixed with like the Reavers from that show, Firefly. The Reavers are actually what I think what the plague is based on. One second. I gotta shake the fuck out this guy. Alright, let's get him some grasses. Da, 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 na, 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 na. There we go. Guys, got some. It'll get tied together once there's glossy, glowy liquid all over it. Liquid, like it's just gonna put gloss varnish on it. So, after this, these guys are going to sit for a while, and then they're going to get another layer of brown texture paint to cover up any of the like errant glue that's around, because there's going to be some. Alright, this glue is very weird, since it's gel glue, it does have body to it, so any that's left over, they're going to get a layer of texture paint to cover up. It's also going to let me paint the base of all of these grass tufts so they stick, just to make sure they stick a little bit better. Because they are glued in, but I just want to super make sure, never hurts. This one might actually be dead too. No, there's still some in there. Shit. So I drop it literally all over my desk. Oh, he gets a grass tuft. And that is all the foot soldiers. There we go. There's all the spear boys done. All 10 of them. And we've got 3 out of the 5 monsters done. So now we move on to the monsters. Do the big bird last. This guy with Magnetos base, he does. Nice. Do the big bird last. We're going to do our breaker boss. This guy's a little glossier than I would have liked, but I'm still super happy with how he came out. Very cool. Alright. One, and then we'll put another one right here. Might actually have to swap to a different glue. This one might be dead. Still glue in there. Lying to me, glue. Lying. And we hold it for a couple seconds, and then she's good. So yeah. So I'm interested to try out Firefight because it's using the movement rules from Legion. The Legion movement rules are the best. And the reason they're the best is because everything measures from the unit leader. So it is simple and fast. So like if you wanted to move 20 troops, you measure the unit leader, you move him, and then you just put the 20 troops around him. Right? And they just have to be within coherency around the unit leader. And it's awesome. It is easily the best movement scheme in any game. I absolutely love it. I think it is wonderful. It works amazingly well in Legion. So I'm really happy to see Firefight have it. Also, Firefight has alternating activations, which is really cool. I would love to try 40k with alternating activations and with Legion movement. It'd be really fucking cool. Like, make like the ultimate war game, you know? By piecing together all the parts from the different... No love. We're probably not going to get able to go, but it'd be cool. Alright. Ah. There we go. A big grassy there. A couple little grassies around. Trying to put them near each other so it's like they're like little islands of plants, and there's like a couple that are like completely off by themselves, you know. But yeah, there's this base all done for the Breaker Boss. Now, last but not least, we got the Big Bird. We've done it, team. We got to the last model. There he is. Go! It's not what he sounds like, but, you know. Could be. You never know. Yeah, I fucking love this bird. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for a vulture to be in a swamp. Like, just... Like, yes, I know there's a lot of vultures in swamps, right? Like... Nice! Thank you very much. I'm happy you've been enjoying them. I don't know. I've been very lonely, as my husband has been away, so I've been streaming a lot. Thank you for the kind words for my models. I'm very happy. Oh, god damn it. I really... fuck. God... No! 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 Come on. Come on. We can save it. I know we can. I believe. Via the power of friendship, we'll save it. Ah. Ah. We can do it. Come on, team. Ah. Alright, that one's a little messed up. But no, 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 no. Come on. Fuck it. Shit. Oh, come on. Man, why are you just destined to fall the fuck over? Stand the fuck up, motherfucker. Well, we sort of saved it. But yeah, thank you very much for the kind words. I'm not a big fan of like edge highlighting, and you know, I like to paint them, put in the details. Yeah, I screwed that one up. Right. And now they're all like, it's time to fuck up. Let's roll. But yeah, I know. Like, I do some blends every now and then, and you know, do some volumetric painting when I get the urge. I even do non-metallic metal every now and then, but to be honest, I fucking hate non-metallic metal. I don't like how it looks, and I hate painting it. It's just such a pain in the fucking ass. It's just like no fun at all. But I mean, I know some people really enjoy it. But you know, I do my best, and I try to have fun painting everything. There we go. Alright, there we go. Little jank, but the problem is I now have all the things glued to my fingers. That one's going to trigger me, so that one needs to get moved in. Alright, cool. Okay. We did it, team. I didn't have my 3D printer at the time, but nowadays I would try to 3D print some of these cattails. Because I've been debating doing Gloom Spike Gets. That's what matters. I'm guessing that's I like my models. And I agree, that is what matters. I get a huge kick out of seeing my guys on the table. You can see my painted boys like all out there. It's really fun. I super enjoy it. COVID numbers going down. I'm going to go out and actually play some. The weekend after that, I should hopefully get to start playing again. Maybe I get some games of Warcry or something in. Playing has been a godsend for my mental illness. Like for real. Like, I legitimately don't know if I would have survived COVID without it. Like, not not even like batting an eye. Just, it's so nice to have time away from a screen. Because I spend all my day working on computers and stuff, so like having time where I'm not like looking at a screen, it's really, really, really good. There we go. There's our Birdie Boys base all done. Oh, sorry, he was not in the shot. There he is. Yeah. There we go. We've done everybody. That is the rest of my Cruel Boys, all based up and ready to rock. This is going to get dumped in the trash. Go. Alright, give me 1 second while I get cleaned up a little. Oh, that's what that noise was. That noise was about 1,000 popsicle sticks falling all around my chair. I didn't realize. Okay, 1 second. Congrats. Thank you very much. I am very happy. I have accomplished something. I don't have that lumen on my head anymore. One second. Alright. We're going to at least pick the bag up, and the ones that are all over the floor, I'll pick them up when I'm done streaming. Yeah, we'll pick those up when I'm done streaming. But we'll at least put the bag up so they stop falling out everywhere. Of GW texture paint, just to seal in the grasses again, and gloss varnish sort of around the base just to make it look wet and goopy. And then they are ready to rock. So we're going to hit them with some magnets, and as I magnetize them, they're going to go in the... How did I magnetize these guys before? They got one little skinny boy on them. Alright, we can do that. Behold the clump of magnets. Almost all of these are from China, and they're very, very cheap. Gonna do. Now we know the polarity. There we go. That's all we need. Easy peasy beautiful. Magnet girl. Alright. Alright, you know what, we are going to break out. We're going to break out the other glue. This one I think still has a little left in it, but we're going to break the other one out. So I just bought one of these, and I don't know where the fuck it went. Like, it's been floating around on my desk forever. I have no idea where the other one went. So, we're just gonna break this guy open. So we don't gotta fuck with it. Maybe we do gotta fuck with it. What the hell? Okay. One second while I jerk this glue off, apparently. Jesus. Alright, so I'm putting my nail under the magnet. Put it there. Alright, and then like that. And there she goes. She's fully magnetized and can go in the box. You're already done. So, I have a one of those like big dual faction box, empty dual faction battle box things. There we go. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Get dual faction boxes. The Night Haunt and Daughters of Cain one comes out next week. Or there it goes on pre-order next week. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Still trying to figure it out. Fun to play. I just don't like the Daughters of Cain side. Don't like them at all. The new Daughters of Cain HQ is just stupid looking. Like, she's just bad looking. There's no other words for it. She just looks bad. She looks like a fucking troll doll doing a circus act. And the same thing with the flyers. I could turn them into the Drukhari harpies or whatever. But the new age... Man, why am I screwing this one up so bad? We're doing this one the unfancy way. Oh, it's because the glue already dried. Jesus. All that time I was fucking with it, the glue was dry. There we go. But there's also like guys on horseback. And it's like, what? What the hell? It's supposed to be an army of like ladies. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if it was, instead of the horses, if it was like the snake ladies, I could do it. I could totally do it. I could turn all that into Drukhari stuff. It would be cool. And I have this really like cool Drukhari army. But man, I'm having real trouble with this all of a sudden. But like the guys on horseback, I just can't. Like they're just dumb. They look bad. Like, so yeah, so I have to figure out if I want the ghosts enough to pick those up. We'll see. We'll see. Ghosts are really cool. I really like candles and stuff. And the crossbow ghosts are really cool. But because next month I would also like to buy. I would like to buy some stuff for Firefight, I think. Maybe like 1 or 2 of those like force packs. And try Firefight out. Yeah. Crap. Ugh. Alright. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. I might let this one pass me. And then if I get a hankering for ghosts later on. But it's really going to determine how much this box is. That's really going to determine it. Because I'm like, if the cost of the box is less than the Night Haunt side, it's a much harder sell. Or a much easier sell. But we'll have to wait and see. Right? I don't. Now we gotta bring out the big magnets. So with magnets, like, you want to magnetize them enough so that they're not sliding around on your metal thing, or like however you're transporting them. But you don't want to magnetize them so much that you have to put pressure like on the model to take it off the magnet thing. Like if you have to use the model as like a lever to like pull it off, you're just going to end up hurting your model. That's all that's going to happen. Right, so like if I put one of those big magnets on this guy, he would basically never move. Like, he could stick to the side of the fucking space shuttle and he'd be fine. But I would also have to be like, to ply him up every time I wanted to take him off the base. And I don't want to put that pressure on the model. So instead, we're going to use a bunch of little magnets. In my A case, but he will be easy to remove as well. I would just be able to pull him straight up. I don't know if we'll build the GCPS guys, but we're at least going to take a look at the runners and talk about them a little bit. Because we've already been at an hour. So, because yeah, I think Deadzone's really cool. I'm going to give it a shot. I can't start playing it until both my sides are together, so. And I got the Ratman, they're going to get sprayed today. I got some bystanders who are going to get pulled off the 3D printer today. If you're looking for really cool like cyberpunk minis. My mini factory, there's a guy called Papiscal, something like that. Really fucking great. Just really cool. So like I've got like a techno Viking on there. I've got like a sexy hacker lady. Got a lady with a big wrench. Like a mechanic lady. I got some bunch of other stuff in there. It's all weird cyberpunk stuff. But yeah, and there he goes. There's my big bird. Go! Bok. That's the noise he makes officially. Yep. So yeah. And my entire army is done. Praise the sun. My army is almost done. I will have completed something and I can get it off my brain. Which is very, very cool. So, alright. So let's take a look at these. Alright. So I want to talk about them a little bit. Like, where's the bag of legs? Here's one. It's only 5 legs, though. Alright, there's another bag of legs floating around somewhere. They come in legs, like this. Alright. Okay. So, why do I want to show these off? Because there's 2 different types of troopers you can make from this sprue. So, for the people that don't know, this is the Mantic GCPS sprue. 40k, except their lore is considerably different. So, instead of being like just conscripts that are sent out to fight like co-prosperity sphere or something like that, and it's this giant like conglomerate of like space Amazon and like space Pornhub and all these giant companies. They basically have like these private armies, right? So that's what these guys are. They're not like fighting for the Imperium. They're fighting because they're a wage slave, essentially. Which kind of equally bad, you know? But it is what it is. So they're pretty awesome. They're really nice minis. And they come with a couple weird options. So they can be either troopers or rangers. The rangers are just like slightly better versions of the regular troops. But they have these carbines or they have these rifles. And you can see the tips are different. Right? Like this one's a little bit more like a rifle from Alien. This one's more like, I don't know, one of the rifles from Starship Trooper. So these ones with these tips here, they go with like the troopers, and these ones with the more aliens looking tips, they go with the rangers. There's also like a backpack for like a communications guy or a hacker as well, and you have the rest of the backpacks for the rangers. So the rangers get the backpacks, the rangers get the other rifles. They get these rifles, they get backpacks. They also get these like more advanced helmets, which look sort of like ODST helmets from Halo, right? And then the troopers get the like Starship Trooper style open face bike helmet kind of thing, right? And then either side can have a grenade launcher or a flamethrower. They both can have those. It doesn't matter which one you have. So, I'm in a little bit of a conundrum because the ODST helmets are really cool. But the problem with the ODST helmets is they're not as cool as the Starship Trooper helmets. The Starship Trooper helmets are just cooler. Like they're open face little Starship Trooper helmets. They're awesome. But the Starship Trooper helmets will be more annoying to paint. Therein lies the annoying thing. So, I will give them props for giving you male and female heads for these troopers. So there's a female leader head and a male leader head. Big props to that. Good job, Antic. So yeah, so I'm stuck in this thing where I like the troopers better. I think they're cooler than the rangers. I like the idea of just having a bunch of troopers on the table, right? I think that's more fun than having a couple more elite guys, because like there's an entire like pseudo space marine army that's like super elite. So I like the idea of just having a bunch of like shithead bodies. I think that's cooler. But these will be easier to paint. Just flat out, they'll be easier to paint in every way. So I'm stuck in kind of a weird catch-22 where I'm not sure what to build. Do you want to build the guys that I think will be cooler, or the guys that'll be much easier to paint? Because these guys have really fucking tiny faces. Really fucking tiny faces. You can barely see them on the camera. That's how fucking tiny their faces are, okay? So yeah, I'm just not sure which one I'm going to do. I'll probably end up doing the troopers, right? I'll probably end up doing like a 10-man trooper squad with like one leader and like maybe like a grenade launcher and a flamethrower. That's what I'll probably end up doing. Because this makes 5 guys. You get 2 of this runner in the starter box. So you get 2. You get 10 guys. The ranger guns and really confuse people. We'll see. I do kind of like the regular rifles. They're really nice. Yeah. So I'm just not sure, right? Like, just not sure what I want to do with them yet. But they're my next goal. Get them all done so I can try out some deadzone on the channel. But yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it. I'm going to go check on my pupper, see if he's doing okay. I'm sure he is. I think he needs a bath today, though. I think he's a little stinky. And with that, I'll go ahead and call it. We'll end on my bird. Cow. And, yeah, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me base all these guys and then talk about Starship Troopers. And with that, I'll go ahead and call it words and stuff. And keep on keeping on.